Completing a series of fast, clean laps and winning a race on F1 is a great feeling. Beginners need concentration, commitment, and many hours of practice just to reach the middle of the pack. Advanced drivers are always on the lookout for that extra tenth of a second to defeat an increasingly competitive grid. It's clear that players at every level want to become quicker drivers, faster. This is why we created RaceInsight. This sim racing tool uses advanced telemetry data processing to make you a more competitive sim racer. It's designed for both beginners to improve much quicker and more advanced drivers who feel they have reached a limit and want to find that crucial edge by studying the quickest drivers. It works with all platforms, PC and console, and setup takes only a few minutes. The free version gives you unlimited access to the first track you try the app on, so you can record lap data and analyze that track as many times as you want. Let me show you how it works. Here, we joined an online race in Japan. Starting lights appear, and RaceInsight instantly detects that the race has started and displays a recording screen. As the race continues, the app constantly gathers telemetry data of every driver in the race. It collects the racing line, inputs on throttle, brake, gear, steering wheel angle, speed, timing, as well as setup information and tire selection. As we cross the finish line, RaceInsight will keep recording until the last driver completes the race. After a few moments, we see a message stating that your best lap and the quickest lap of the session have been saved to the app. As we can see from the results screen, the quickest lap of the session was 1.2 seconds quicker than ours. What made the difference? Let's see how RaceInsight helps you learn from a quicker opponent. Let's review the data from our race at Suzuka. You can start either by scrolling through the track selection icons or directly by tapping on Last Session. This is the lap overview screen, which shows a map of the track with sections marked green if you were faster or red if you were slower. On the right, you can see the best lap times of you and your rival. Your best lap is updated after each race, but the rival lap is only updated if you encounter someone quicker than your current reference. Next, you have the car setup and assist screen, which displays your setup compared to the recommended one and an assist and tire comparison of you versus your rival. Next is the core feature of RaceInsight, section analysis, which allows you to see an in-depth comparison of key driver behavior on a turn or series of turns. The table is scrollable and is ordered by time difference, so you know where to improve first. Section 4, for example, accounts for almost a quarter of a second. Where did the rival get the advantage? We select the section and tap on section analysis. All key inputs are on the left, and both cars are compared at the same distance point. As we move the slider along the section, the reason behind the time loss is clear. The rival kept 100% throttle throughout the turn and kept a tight racing line, while we ran wide and at one point reduced the throttle to only 14%. You would never see such detail in sector analysis or even a replay. Furthermore, thanks to the analysis enabled by RaceInsight, we now know exactly where to find an entire quarter of a second on track, which in F1 can be the difference between mid-pack and pole position. RaceInsight is now available for free on Google Play. For more information, check out raceinsight.net. Thanks for listening, and see you on track.